Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 9 of the Gilded Cities to the Lost Kingdom. Unfortunately, Zuzu cannot be with us tonight to play Penny, but that's okay. She will be back next episode, hopefully. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, ring that bell, leave us comments. Rate the podcast, wherever you're watching or listening to this, do all the things you can, show your love. And also follow us on social media at Rollers Guild, DND, on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Twitter is still alive.
Eat it, Ben.
I guess I am eating it. It has caused Elon Musk to lose the most wealth that anyone has ever lost in the history of the world. But Twitter is still technically alive. Also really goes to show you how much obscene wealth he has, that he can lose the most wealth anybody has ever lost and still be the second richest person in the world. But anyway, it's fine. So,
Whoa,
our Twitter account is gonna get banned after this.
Honestly, I would be honored.
I would be honored.
We'd be noticed.
If popularity contest Elon Musk got so offended by this that he bans our Twitter
If he
account.
found it.
At any rate, without further ado, we will go ahead and dive on in to tonight's episode. Content warning. Ravenloft as a setting can feature disturbing themes and ideas, and while it is never going to be our intention to upset anyone, it is worth noting. Be advised that this story arc features ghosts, dysfunctional families, cruel clergy, murder, and references to suicide.
Last time. Indeed.
The party continued to explore the abandoned Ainsley Village Manor, attempting to uncover the truth about what had happened there. They fought with several horrific undead creatures called whalers, which seem to arise from the bodies of those who entered the manor after it was abandoned and never escaped. The party also found large golden runes made of radiant light and connected the runes to some sort of abjuration ritual. They also found notes and memories hinting at a terse family relationship and a forbidden love between the Ainsley's son and a commoner. When we left them, the party had just reached the 3rd floor of the Ainsley Village Manor. So, you all are here on the 3rd floor, and may do whatever you want. Is the group consensus that you'll just have Penny and Van Richten in the corner, and Penny will just protect Van Richten since she's not here tonight?
Yeah.
I think that's probably best.
All
Yeah.
right.
Sounds good.
Unless something major happens, maybe. But
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Penny and Van
If we
Richten will just stay
scream.
down in this corner until the group decides otherwise.
Yeah, until we call for them.
Mhm.
So, what are y'all doing? Nyx, you still have see invisibility active.
There's one more We've checked all the rooms, right?
No, you just
Oh, we
got to
just
the
got-
Yeah, we
okay.
just
Yeah,
got
we
up
did
here
that in
from.
the floor
Well,
below.
then-
We checked all the rooms.
I would like to keep running.
Okay, great. Which room you going to first?
This one.
Okay. You
While
Yes.
Nyx is doing that, I'm gonna go up to the upper left room.
Okay, great. So let me. We will start with you, Bowmin, then upper left room. You reach this room and try the door, and the door is locked.
I'm really just tired of it, so I'm just going to just break down the door.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check for me. With advantage because you have a crowbar.
Okay, that's much better. I got not one originally, but with advantage, I got a 24.
Okay, easy enough. You pry the prying end of your crowbar like into the door frame and just pop it open. You did like slip the crowbar, like slipped a little bit when you tried to put it in there the first time, but you wedge it in there better and get the door open. So you can go inside and you find a relatively small room. It's got sort of a single bed, a foot locker at the base of the bed, and a modest desk in here. You would, if you had to guess, you would guess that this is the room of some household servant of some kind.
I just want to do an investigation check to see if there's any like letters and stuff, and I also want to open up that foot locker and see what's inside.
Yep. Go ahead and make an investigation check of the room.
And not 20.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Oh my god. You rifle through the papers at the desk and you find that most of these papers are invoices for foodstuffs. And then you also find some like recipe books on here and stuff. So this appears to be the room of the cook. You continue sort of examining the room. You find some, as you sort of open the foot locker, it seems like whenever the cook like left at some point, it must have been in a hurry because there are like most of the stuff in the foot locker is gone, but there's a small handful of stuff that was just sort of left behind, but nothing of particular value in the foot locker. You do sort of note between looking at the desk and looking through the remnants in the foot locker that this woman seemed to be a fairly devout worshiper of the goddess Ezra. Excuse me. You just find some like symbols of Ezra. That like, kind of like Ezra necklaces, the little symbol of Ezra on a simple chain, that sort of thing. And so you're like, oh, you feel pretty good that you've turned over every rock in this room. You get ready to leave, but then something catches your attention and you like go back and you look under the bed and you find under the bed another amulet of Ezra. This one is much nicer than the amulets of Ezra you have seen already, and it does seem to be glowing very, very faintly. It seems to be something going on with this.
Okay. I'm definitely pocketing those recipes.
Sure.
Definitely taking the amulet. Would it be a religion check or an arcana check to just see if I could tell anything from this glowing amulet?
You can make an arcana check. I don't necessarily know if you have the skill set to determine exactly what's going on with it, but you make an arcana check, and if you're really lucky, you might get
A 2 with a bonus of 0.
So lucky.
It's glowing, so there's
All right.
something going on with it, but what's going on with it is beyond you.
All right,
Just
I'm gonna take
polished
it.
really well.
I'm gonna take it back and eventually show the party.
Great. Okay, moving over to Nyx. Nyx, you go into this room. This is a bedroom of some type. It's a relatively nice bedroom. It's well appointed. It is musty and dusty, just like the rest of the house. There's you see sort of in front of you is like across from the door you came in. It seems to be some sort of makeup setup. There's makeups and perfumes and stuff. The room, as you sort of go into the room, get a little bit closer to the desk, you get this like horrible smell as the perfume seems to have gone bad and is leaking. The odor is leaking out of cracks in the glass jars that the perfume was in. Can you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
17.
17. You're fine. It smells really bad. But yeah, other than that, this room, that's sort of this room. It's a nice room. You don't see any ghosts.
Okay. I'm gonna gingerly make my way over to this door.
Okay,
Go through it.
sure. What's everybody else doing, by the way?
Elina, Elina. I got it right first time, right?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, sorry, old habit. How are you liking running around with, us ragtag little group?
You all seem lovely.
That's wonderfully kind of you.
A bit disorganized if
There we have it, yes. Yeah, we kind of just, make things up. But she seems disorganized. But you know who really has her shit together?
Mm.
It's that Nyx.
Mm-hmm.
She's just, I don't know if you saw it. She's just all business, just super quick.
Oh yes.
She has saved my life
Quite
many
impressive.
times. Don't mind sharing that embarrassing detail. I have been saved many times. And almost all of them were at the hand of Nyx. She's a wonderful person.
Okay. Don't you think we should be helping?
Really good point. Let's go find Nyx. Nyx.
Nyx, you have entered this other large room. Rich furniture, and the rest of you can join if you so desire. Rich furniture fills the room, and high-backed chairs cluster around the center of the room, as well as couches and tables. There's a tall fireplace in the corner of the room, and its mantle is lined with dusty knickknacks. Above the fireplace hangs a portrait of a stiff but handsome family. And of course, everything in here is covered with dust, as has everything else in the house.
I want to check out the other room that's right below the one I just was in.
Sure. That room is also locked.
Prying it open.
All right, go ahead. Same thing as before.
All right, with advantage, that's a 20. Dirty 20.
Easy enough. You're able to pop the door open with your crowbar.
All right, and just gonna do an investigation check just to see if anything looks interesting.
Yep.
All right, what's my modifier? 0. Great. That's a 3.
You start rifling through some of the papers on the desk, and it very quickly becomes clear to you that whoever stayed in this room must have been in charge of the household, like running the household, like household staff and stuff. And there's just a lot of numbers and a lot of like invoices and a lot of like logs of employees, and your head just immediately starts swimming. Your eyes glaze over. I mean, this is not your forte, and you just put the logbook back down.
Okay, I'll just leave.
Great.
Oh, is there a piano in this big room?
Yes, there's a piano in the
Oh,
family
well,
room.
you know where I'm going.
Sure. Yeah, make your way over to the piano.
Tickle the ivories a little bit. Wipe off the dust.
Yeah, you dust some of the dust off. You start like poking at the keys. It's very out of tune.
Ooh, can I attempt to tune it? I don't know.
Attempt to
I'm
tune
not
it.
proficient with piano.
Now, what? You've put me
What
in a difficult
instruments?
position because what skill would tuning an instrument that you're not proficient in call upon? I think this is an intelligence check, right? Because
Sure, my strongest suit.
right, because this is not necessarily about your innate skills as a musician. This is about like getting in there and really figuring out the mechanics of how the piano works so you can tune it effectively. I
Yes,
have no
without
doubt
any tools.
without any tools, because I have no doubt that Artemis, with your ear, you could tell if it was tuned right. The thing is, I don't think Artemis actually knows how to adjust the tuning on the piano. So let's do an intelligence check to see if he can figure it out.
I feel like
Intelligence, general intelligence.
General intelligence.
4.
You open up the, like, I'm gonna call it the lid. I don't think that's what it's actually called on the
It's got a
piano,
name. I
but
have no idea.
it's got an official name. I don't know what it is. You open it up, you see there's a bunch of metal wires in there, and you see like down by where the keys are, these little like wooden hammer blocks that seem like they're supposed to hit the wires. And you stare at it, and just like Bowmin over in the other room, your eyes glaze over as you have absolutely no clue how to adjust the tuning on any of these strings.
It'll just be a few minutes. I'll get this up and ghosts like music.
do they?
Probably.
Already do it.
It's just
I am gonna go into this room.
Well, first, as
Okay.
you approach the door, when you touch the door, you very briefly see a symbol flare to life on the door. Not the same as
oh boy.
the golden runes that you've seen before. As it does, you see that this is it looks like a shield, but it also looks like the symbol is missing something. And when you try to open the door, you can't.
Can I? Does it seem magical?
Yes.
Can I make an Arcana check to see, like,
In this case, it would actually be a religion check.
oh? Okay, that's the same. Ooh, it's a non-natural 20.
I will say with this, because you guys have looked at some other rooms in the house, and you've been learning a little bit as you've gone on looking at these runes about the goddess Ezra. You would recognize this as part of a symbol of Ezra. It is missing the symbol as it flared to life on the door was missing the belladonna, a sprig of belladonna that is traditionally part of the symbol of Ezra. And you would guess that this symbol is what is keeping the door closed. And if the symbol could be completed, you could theoretically open the door.
Alrighty. Artemis, stop messing with the piano.
I've almost
feel
got it.
like-
Okay, if you insist.
I feel like we need
I close the lid or top Those are the two.
Okay.
Profound, I know. Top.
Interesting. I really thought it was gonna have a fancier name. No.
Yeah, me too.
No.
I
Yeah.
closed the mouth of the piano.
Mouth.
Guys, come here. Come follow me. I like run out to the hall to where I think everybody else is, and then I'm like, follow me. And once everybody comes up there, I like go towards the door again, and I'm like, we need something. The sprig thing is missing on the
Sprig thing?
door. Has anybody seen a thing that looks like the stuff that's on the other symbols of this Ezra goddess that we've seen? Has anybody come across that in any of the rooms?
Well, doesn't one of our group worship? Isn't this Ezra person the same as Elina? Who's your person again?
Yes, who is your patron?
The Raven Queen.
AKA.
Well, not everyone believes that they're the same person. or
Oh,
entity.
But some people do. Do
It-
you?
No. But I am familiar. So
so do we need like a greenhouse? Or Nick said something about a sprig.
would I know how to get this symbol to
Make a religion check for me.
okay.
Real quick, can I check that amulet that I found to see if it
So the amulet you found, you look at it, it has the complete symbol of Ezra, shield and sprig on it.
22.
22, easy enough. As you sort of are examining this rune, you've never made a rune like magical rune like this, but you're familiar enough with the basic concept behind it. And it's basically supposed to test someone's faith. It's supposed to test someone's knowledge of their faith. And so if the symbol is completed, the door can be opened. How to complete the symbol? Well, there's a couple of different ways it could be done. I mean, you could present the door with an actual sprig of belladonna, or what may work just as well is drawing belladonna on a sprig of belladonna onto the door where it would fit onto the symbol.
Okay.
Bowmin pulls out his amulet and just goes, it looks like this. That little wiggly do.
Is
Right there.
anyone very good at drawing?
Mm,
Nyx
I'm
is
good
very
at
good with her hands.
carving. I can carve things.
You could try to carve it into the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Go for it.
Nyx, my goodness, what do those hands not do?
Make a wood
Maybe.
carver's tools check for me.
I swear to God, that is the tagline of season 2.
What those hands do.
What those hands do? Hold on, I will inspire you on this new little piano.
Is
Make
it
a
in tune?
performance check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
It's out of tune. I wouldn't normally call for this for inspiration, but it's an instrument you are not proficient with, and it's out of tune.
Oh, well, one of those is a 20. All right. This performance. 22.
All right, good enough. Clear, obvious.
And I sing, I'll give a little Nyx. I'll give a little Nyx some more help from me.
And it's a D8, right?
What is that now? It might be D10.
Oh,
It's
I'm
been
getting cool.
upgraded.
Ooh. That's a good
and that's a
upgrade.
lower number, so that's good.
Well,
All right, so 18.
18. I will say you carve the shape. It's pretty good. It's not exactly the same, but It is close enough because the symbol flares, having acknowledged that you are familiar enough with the faith, and the door unlocks. And you may enter the room.
Okay.
Wonderfully done, Nyx.
Thank you.
Truly.
Invisible things?
Have you gone into the room?
Can I attempt to check it for any other trappy things?
There's no other traps. You
Okay.
just didn't say I go into the room.
Oh, well, I guess like first I'm just like looking in to see
Okay.
if there's anything invisible.
So as you open the door, the first thing I'll say is that the sobbing that has been permeating the house reaches its crescendo
Oh,
as you open the door.
boy.
And I do need everyone
fuck.
who's here to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh.
There, everyone gets +4 because they're near Bowmin.
Ooh.
Woo.
All right. What did everyone get?
Bowmin got a 17.
17. That's a success.
I got a 10.
You got a 10, even with the +4?
Yep.
Okay, that's a failure.
21.
21's a success.
Natural 1.
Oh no.
That's a failure.
Second
20.
failure.
Okay, so Nyx
That's a-
and
29 for me.
wow. So Nyx and Artemis, you both fail. Artemis, you now have 2 points.
Mhm.
And Nyx, you now have 1 point. So mark somewhere on your character sheet that you have accumulated 1 point. And let's see. Nyx, I need you to roll a D100 for me. Artemis, you have become worn down by the overwhelming sadness in the house and gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Yeah, you bet. It
Guys.
just like is the song and the piano slows down.
Mhm.
It just gets quiet and small.
Yeah.
That's nice. 79.
79. Nyx, it's so hard. The misery of this house is so hard, and it's really challenging. And the only thing you can do, the only thing you can muster up the energy to do is lay down and take a little nap.
Yes, guys,
Oh.
right?
I
go
don't
on
think
the
this is-
couch.
I don't think this is the right time to nap.
I'm sleepy.
Oh,
Give a little Nyx.
I'm gonna. You guys got this, right? Okay. Go ahead and take a
okay.
look.
All right.
Does everyone know what's going on with them?
Give a little Nyx.
Afraid they might be. Wait, I don't remember if I know this. That they might be turning into
Yeah, so
the
you
whalers.
were with Nyx when you guys found that note. So yes.
We've got to keep going and get out of here fast.
All
Just
right,
lay my head on the keyboard.
I'll pick them up.
As you pick Nyx up, Nyx, you jolt awake. I'll say it's been about a minute, and I rolled for the length of time that the overwhelming urge to sleep would last. And it was 1 minute, so you wake
Good
up.
power nap, everyone. All right, let's go.
It's the same
You
effect of the
still
long
have
rest, right?
Unfazed.
You still have 1 point.
Yes.
So,
Sure.
um,
All right. Anything anything invisible in here, I go in the room.
yes, so you go into the room. The room smells fresh, as if it's been recently cleaned and aired. Not a spot of dust sullies the bed, desk, dresser, or fireplace. As you look around the room, trying to find something. You look up, and floating near the ceiling, sobbing uncontrollably, is the invisible ghost of a young man.
Can I tell that he's invisible?
Yes.
Okay, guys, bed, do you see anything? There's a crying man. I'm gonna guess that's the
Aren't
guy.
we all crying men in some regards?
Okay, we'll work
Ooh.
through that.
Okay.
Do you know the sobbing noise? You know how it's really, I'm like also yelling right now
Yeah,
because
over the noise.
you know how
He's not reacting to
the
the
yelling
sobbing,
or
he's
the
just-
sobbing,
What?
the sob, ah! It's coming from the bed. There's
I
a
thought it was
ghost.
coming from my heart.
Oh boy, what happened?
Artemis just slowly pushes his hair down over one of his eyes.
It's not a phase, Mom.
I would like to, I don't know.
Do you guys need my help? Or am I good on the chair?
You.
But,
We'll let you know.
Why don't you just sit out, buddy?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got nothing that would really help here. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand, and I'm gonna send it over to tap the crying ghost on the shoulder.
Start caressing his back.
You're just gonna poke him?
I'm just be like,
As-
okay.
As you attempt to poke the ghost with the mage hand phases through the ghost.
Well,
Can I go in and have Nyx give me the general gist of where this ghost is, and then I could probably tap it with some divine energy with lay on hands or whatever, see if it has any reaction to it.
the ghost is at the bottom left corner of the bed,
It's floating
Oh,
up near
the
the
bed.
ceiling.
near the ceiling. So like, well, yeah.
Bowmin pulls one of those chairs over to the edge of the bed.
Yeah.
Am I somewhere close?
Yes. He's like within arm's reach of your which way are you facing right now? Are you facing the top of the bed or the fireplace?
You said the left corner, bottom corner of
Yes,
the bed, so
yes.
Bowmin is facing that general
Okay,
area.
he's
Probably
like right in front of you, but like stick your hands out.
okay. Just for let's just say Bowmin has his hands start just glowing with some divine light, and he's trying to touch the specter.
Okay. You can't see this because he's still invisible, but Nyx, you see this. As Bowman's radiant hands reach out and phase into this ghost, the ghost recoils back and it turns visible.
You did not like that.
So all of you can see this ghost now, and he says, "Hey, haven't you done enough?"
Whoa.
What did we do?
Pardon me, what?
Don't play dumb. I know you're with Brother Francis. That bastard betrayed me.
I'm not playing anything.
Artemis
Oh,
was-
right. And
Hey Ben,
Yeah.
you're cutting out a lot whenever you hit
my
that certain
mic
octave.
Spiking is, yeah.
You're
I'll
doing a
try to-
really good
I'll
job.
try
I
to
can
control
tell.
it. I'll
I
try
want to give you
control
an
it.
Academy Award.
I'll try to control it. I'll try to control myself. I'll move the mic away from you a little bit.
One day we'll have an in-person special,
Yeah.
and we'll be able to record
Exactly.
this for the
We'll
people.
really be able to get all of it. Don't play dumb. Okay, I know you're with him.
Is
How
there
could-
a way that we could prove we're not with him? And I'm gonna like step into the room a little.
What? It's just another trick. As if trapping me here wasn't enough.
Who trapped you?
You damn well know.
Pretend we don't.
Yes, assume that we are very much in the dark here.
Make a persuasion check for me, Bowmin. And Nyx is helping, so you can roll with advantage.
All right, persuasion. That's a +8, so that's gonna be 26.
6. The ghost of this young man sort of looks at you, stares at you for a minute, and says, "You really don't know."
Nope.
Why are you here then?
We had an associate of ours was trapped here, and we came to rescue them. Now we're trying to find our way out of here, but we have found ourselves trapped in here as well.
Seems to you it's really trapped here. Don't
Well,
you?
physically, yes, we are trapped here, but I understand you are bound to this house.
Artemis was trying to light a fire in the fireplace.
Artemis,
but
not now.
There's nothing to light, which is kind of like all of our souls. It's just hopeless. It's just like flint and steel. It just sparks into the darkness with nothing to catch.
We should probably take that away from him.
Probably.
What is your name, Spectre?
I'm Bryant
Bri-
Ainsley.
Oh, you're the young master of this house, I presume.
Yes, well, it's never good enough for my parents, of course, but
Who is?
Well, I wouldn't really know too much about that. But could you help us? And maybe we can help you in return.
how would you help? What help is there possibly for me now?
From what we've gathered, you're missing a certain someone. And maybe there's something we can do to help you reunite with them.
My true love,
What was her name?
Brooke.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
thought for a second you were going to say Rose. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I thought you were going to say Rose, and I was going to poop.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I can't promise much that we can do anything, but I can promise you that we will try.
Make another persuasion check for me.
Advantage or none?
We'll just say a flat check this time.
Flat check, you sure?
Yeah.
All right. That was a dirty 20.
All right.
+8. Love it.
Yeah, it's nice. She I was going to marry her, you know.
Oh,
I was gonna
Yeah.
have Brother Francis perform the ceremony in secret, no matter what my parents said. And then they found out. He must have told them. And then my parents had her killed. I suppose they suspected I would move on like a good son. But no, I was going to take matters into my own hands. They could do their best to keep us apart in life, but every spirit in Morden's comes back after death. So I thought we could be together in the afterlife. But my parents, damnable parents.
What did they do?
They thought that it would be just as damaging to the family's reputation if their dead son ended up with some common girl. And so they had Brother Francis perform a complicated ceremony on this house, trapping my ghost within and trapping Brooke's ghost without.
Question, is it tied to the house or is it just tied to the land?
I don't know how these spells work. I just know that I haven't been able to leave this place since I died. My body's not even here anymore.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Well, we got a lot of work to do then. Shall we work together and try to figure this out?
Have you been able to move around this house?
No, I haven't tried, to be honest. Once I knew I couldn't leave the house, I just... What was the point?
You
Do
know,
you know
different surroundings are good.
If Brother Francis, when he performed the ritual to put these wards on the house, was he using any sort of tome? And
I assume so. I only saw him briefly during the process. He had divine agents keeping me detained until he could complete the ritual, but
Is there anything under this rug?
I was just about to
there's
say.
nothing under this one, no. You pull it up and don't
Oh.
see anything underneath.
I'd like to wrap myself in said rug for comfort. Just pull it up
Ew.
and wrap it like a cloak.
Bryant looks down at Artemis, like wrapped up in the rug on the floor. Is like, he gets me.
He gets me.
Oh,
there
this
any
is so
burning-
sad.
Piece of paper in this fireplace.
No.
I'll try to light it.
So Bryant, tell me about this room that we're in.
This was my bedroom.
Oh,
Well, when I was here, I mean, I of course had larger rooms at the country estate, but
of course.
mhm.
I'm sorry, I don't mean, Brooke told me that sometimes the things that came.
No, it's okay. Just tell us what's in here.
My things,
Like what? I want a tour.
my clothes, my personal diaries,
What was your favorite outfit?
I don't know.
Probably the one he died in.
No, this old thing, this is just just for parties. Just a nice,
Respect.
casual suit. The one with the purple cravat.
Oh, that is
Huh?
nice.
Yes.
That is nice.
That
Any-
real silk. Amazing.
Yeah, I would
Beautiful.
assume so. I didn't actually ask.
It is, I can tell from here.
What about a favorite book? You have a favorite book in here?
Well, I don't. Yeah, why are you asking me this? What is
Ye-
this?
okay,
about?
you-
What's the point?
Haven't been crying for a little bit now. So just trying to
Oops.
keep your mind off things. Because I want to test something. Are you cool with that?
I don't see how
Can you take my hand?
he holds your hand.
Come with me. I'm imagining I'm just floating.
Well, no, he's
Oh,
down
he's-
near the
he's
floor.
come
He
down,
came
okay.
down.
Nyx is still reaching up.
You're still
Nyx.
reaching up.
There's still like 6
I'm
feet
just not,
between
like-
them.
On my toes.
Yeah.
Just I want to make sure that you can leave this room. So can we try that?
Yeah.
Baby steps. Let's
Sounds
just do
good,
baby
yeah.
steps.
Okay. Sure. I don't know what the point is, but
There
Fine.
are rugs in the other rooms.
There are rugs in the other room.
Mr. Bowmin, can you help me? I'm gonna go reorganize this room.
Yeah, I'm gonna go help. I was just thinking that.
Oh yeah, Jinarra, that'll be nice. You're strong too.
you are able to leave the room, right?
Cool. Hey, new room, new surroundings.
Yes, family room.
Cool.
Awful picture
That's
of
fine.
the family.
Oh
Mm.
yeah. Gross.
Do you want it
Look at your
destroyed?
parents. Yeah,
No,
we're good at that.
No, I wouldn't.
I have a question for you. You wanna make sure that your parents like you don't like your parents, right?
Well, they did this.
Yes, yep.
To me.
Yeah, we're just focusing on don't like parents. And they're probably not coming back here, right? So, what in this room is valuable?
Oh, the piano is the most expensive thing.
Yeah. What can I fit
It's
in my
been
pocket?
fixed.
It has not.
You fit in- I don't. God, they really let this place go to hell.
So nobody's gonna miss any of this stuff, right?
Do you know how long
you-
ago they did this to you? It wasn't recent, I'm assuming.
What does time mean to
Okay,
the
that's
dead?
sort of what I was expecting.
I will say, Jinarra, you would know based on the information you've been told so far, this place has been abandoned for about 5 years. So you would guess that it's been about 5 years.
Okay, so the people responsible might still be alive. That's kind of what I was wondering.
Brighton. Was it? It's Brighton, right?
Bryant, yeah. That's
Bryant. Where? How do you get out? Do you know how to get out of this house?
I mean, I can't. So,
Well, it seems like you haven't tried.
oh, but would you like me to try? Okay. He floats up. He goes intangible, right? He's like, watch this. He phases through the wall into his bedroom, phases back out. See? Normal ghost shit. Now watch
Uh-huh.
this. He floats towards the north wall, which would lead to the exterior of the house. And as he approaches it, he bounces off, and there's a flash of golden energy as he does. He just goes,
Okay.
Follow-up
The
question. for you.
same gold color as the sigils.
sure is.
There we go.
Follow-up question for you. How fond of that wall are you?
There's about to be a
I
Bowmin
don't
shaped hole
care. I
in
don't
it, isn't
care
there?
about anything in this house anymore.
Fantastic.
Bowmin wants to try to just break through the wall.
Sure. Make an
I shit
attack
you not.
roll.
I've been waiting for you to do this.
I know. But I
I've-
would imagine it needs to be like
I've
a very
been
high
wanting
DC.
enough
Yeah.
enough memes to. All right, what kind of check do you want me to do?
Attack roll. Make an attack roll.
Make
Alright,
a Kool-Aid man check.
Oh yeah.
That's Macho Man more actually.
Yeah, come on, Sam.
All right. Well, my friends, I actually got a nat 20 on that check with the crowbar.
Sure.
Plus
Nice.
9, so it's a 29 if you want.
No, that's
DC
fine.
could be 30.
Nice.
How strong is
go
this
ahead and roll
wall?
damage.
All right. What? It's been so long. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh wait, it's a nat 20, so it's still the automatic most damage I can do, right?
Yeah.
So that is automatically 17 from the crowbar. And we'll just say we're gonna do some Divine Smite at 3rd level.
Why not?
So that would be 4. No. Yes, 4. 4 d8s.
And don't forget, since you rolled a nat 20, it's max on that plus
Yep.
roll as well.
I also have that improved Divine Smite already.
Yep.
So
So
that's
that
automatically-
also max and roll as well.
Oh god, I need a.
You
I'm
got
gonna
a
I'm gonna obliterate this house.
Yeah.
I'm kind of looking forward to when
gonna
the
be a
wall's
lot of
still
it.
standing, though.
Yeah, that's I want to go
When
hard.
this wall is the big bad.
Or like the barrier still isn't letting us out, even though we can
Yeah,
see
the wall's
outside.
destroyed, but there's still a force field.
Yeah, that's sort of what I'm
1, 2,
expecting.
3, 4,
Mhm.
5. So 5 times 8. So automatically, before I do anything else, that is 57 damage.
It's a lot of damage.
All right, now
yeah,
do you want me to
let's
do
see-
anything?
I want to see how big a number you can get on this one
Okay.
hit. So go ahead and roll all the applicable dice as well. 'Cause I'm
okay, so we're
curious.
starting a base of 15.
If you break 100, I'll take a class in Paladin.
I don't think I'm gonna break 100.
You're gonna triple.
Triple class.
Okay.
Triple class.
I'll quadruple class. Artemis sucks. He's an awful person. He's great.
Oh, God.
He's wonderful.
Question for Ben. I think I forgot about this. Because I'm a half orc. I have a certain thing.
You may add one roll of your weapons damage die as well. Yes.
Okay, so basically I roll my weapon die twice.
Yes.
So the first one's a 9
Okay.
plus 9 plus 10, and then now all the d8s. All right, so there's an
Is it possible?
8.
Is it possible? Yes. Is it
Is
likely
it
to break
possible?
100?
Likely? No.
No.
But it's Bowmin.
I've
It's
already broken
Bowmin,
100.
though.
I have one more die.
God damn.
Well,
All right, that is 107 damage
Damn.
to this inanimate object.
Yeah, you go up to the north wall, like by the piano. You like push the piano aside a little bit. You take the crowbar, you swing it back, and wham, huge blast of divine light. There's an explosion of splinters and plaster. The wallpaper is burning a little bit, and in front of where Bowmin stands is a hole in the wall leading out to the steep slanted roof
All right. I want to stick
of
my
the
arm
second
through it.
floor. You are able to pass through that hole just fine.
Oh, okay. All right, so we can get out. That's not the problem.
Cool.
Okay.
Bryant goes over. Really, broke a hole in my wall. Quite
Well, you say
strong.
you didn't care about it.
No,
So.
I don't. I wonder if I
Cry
can.
about it then.
And he reaches out to touch him. The barrier appears as his hand.
Well,
All right. Well, we have a plan B now.
If I
Um,
I don't think you're going to solve this. If you want to help me, if you genuinely want to help me, then find a way to lift this curse.
We rearranged the room by this point.
Yeah, what if
Is there anything under
it
this?
into?
Is there anything under this rug?
No.
The big rug. Okay.
No. No.
I'm gonna roll it up for Bowman's portable hole.
No.
It's definitely too big.
Yeah, this one is too big.
With that attitude.
Hey, I can shove a lot of things in my hole, but not that. That's
Yeah,
too
I
big.
know.
Bowman's got
I'm
a
proud
big
of you.
hole.
I'm really proud of you for that.
question though, since we do have this hole in the wall now, could I potentially use rope to help the professor get down to safety since it seems like he's in danger of turning into a
I mean,
Whaler?
so at this
Ah.
point, you all could theoretically escape. The section of roof that you're on is like 20 feet off the ground. So you would have to.
Let's tell Penny to take the professor and go.
You would have to figure out a way to get down from there.
Well,
Were
the
there-
rope that you get is 50 feet. So
Yes.
Oh.
But the professor,
Yeah.
Dr. Van Richten, also does not seem to be in a state where he could climb a rope of his own volition.
Okay, were there
Sounds like a
windows on the
bowling
first
knot.
floor? Could we just go break a window open?
like on the
Did
first
we
floor?
not think about breaking windows?
No.
No.
We didn't think about breaking fucking windows.
I
Nope.
don't think.
And in
Was
fact,
there a window
Bowmin
on the
picked-
first floor?
There were windows on the first floor in some of the rooms, not every room, but some of the rooms. In fact, there was a greenhouse with windows that you didn't try to break.
There is a
For the
greenhouse.
record.
Oh, there's got to be so many sprigs in there.
We're great.
But at any rate,
Do we
Ryan-
think that Penny is strong enough to bring the professor down?
Penny's
pretty strong.
forte
I also
is
know
dexterity,
Featherfall.
not strength, for the record.
I know Featherfall,
So
ladies and gentlemen.
That would also probably work just fine.
It's a first level slot.
But so Bryant says to you is like, look, you genuinely want to help me.
Mhm.
Gotta
Yep.
find a way to break this curse. And the only way I can think to do that is to find Brother Francis.
What does he look like?
Oh,
Does
actually-
he have a temple or a church or somewhere where he resides?
He served at the local Church of Ezra. I don't know if he still does. I mean, I haven't left this house in however long.
Sure. Yep.
Well, we
But-
still have
Look
one
like
more
Brother-
floor to check.
Brother Francis, he's got that weird like monk haircut.
Sure. Classic.
Simple
Like St. Francis.
simple
Is he a monk?
robes. Yeah, he's a monk of the Church of Ezra.
Not
Okay.
not the same thing.
Ben, I swear to God, if you put the stun condition back on my character after we just got it off.
You don't have this. I didn't put it back on there.
No.
No,
No,
but
he
if
said
there's a
if you
monk
did.
Finding a
and it
monk.
stuns me, I'm gonna be upset.
Oh no, not that type of monk, the religious type.
Okay.
Not the like fighting type.
Okay. We trying to get my head together here.
It's hard, isn't it?
We've seen two of the glow things.
Yes. Two
Oh,
other
what's the point?
rooms.
There's another. Have we tried to, get rid of it?
Is there another floor to this home?
There's not another floor, but there is there's the widow's it's no widow ever lived here as far as I know, but it's an architectural feature. The widow's walk
Peak?
peak. Some widows. I'm
The
not
widow's
an
peak.
architecture person. There's a walkway on the roof.
Ooh.
The widow's
how-
peak. I believe that is the correct name.
How would we get there?
There's
Probably the
out in
stairs.
hall, there's a staircase that goes up.
I would like to do that.
That's very, very smart of you, Elina. Nyx, she's very smart. Smart people are hot.
No, it's called the Widow's Walk, for the record.
Obviously.
Yes.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Jinarra,
Yeah.
I don't feel good.
Yeah, I
you,
feel like we should.
Can you just help me, walk and shit? Not shit, but just walk.
Yeah, just lean on me. I got you.
Are you all
Thanks.
going upstairs to the roof?
Again, we
bet.
should probably get the professor out of here now that we have an exit.
Penny, stay
Maybe
here with the
Artemis.
professor. Here's the thing. If we kick Zuzu out and then we last another session and we're still in this house and she is on the ground, she's gonna be pissed.
That's true.
No, she'll be fine.
This corner seems safe.
All right.
I'll
Maybe
wrap,
we
I'll
get
wrap
them
her in a
close
carpet.
to. Let's
I
get
think
them,
we should send her downstairs at least.
or get them close to the hole so that
They
they
can
can.
keep Brian company.
Yeah, Penny would love Brian. I think we
Penny
should
would love Brian.
put them near each other.
There we go. They're over there now. The rest of you going
Alright.
upstairs?
And we all hang out.
Mm.
All right.
And just because I know I had Hayes hanging out with the professor, Hayes is now with me.
Oh, okay. Taking Ace upstairs too.
Good dog.
Gotcha. All right. Well, with that,
You can pet him if you like.
Oh, I very much would like to. Thank
You
you.
like under the chin scratchies.
Oh yeah, like a good boy. I wasn't ever allowed to have a dog.
Well, we can unpack that later.
Okay.
You could get a dog now.
I can't.
Why?
Where would I keep it? Here? With us? It'll get killed.
Fair point.
with that, you all make your way up the stairs to the roof. We now join the party on in the staircase to the Widow's Walk. Nyx, I had to put your character outside of the door, but you are not outside of the door. You are in the staircase still.
Okay.
Because the door is locked.
I would like to attempt to unlock it.
Make a Thieves' Tools check.
Oh. okay.
While Nyx is trying to unlock it, I'm just gonna try to break it down.
You can't both do this
No.
at the same time.
That'll help.
You can't both do this at the same time. Nyx, you go first.
Wait, Mr. Bowmin. While we're all in very close proximity here, I want to share a secret with you. Oh wait, I'm sad. Mr.
Okay.
Bowmin.
Ye-
I'm gonna
yes.
message Bowmin.
I got 24.
Okay. Artemis, finish your thought first.
Oh, this is so stupid. Okay. You know how sometimes people just click when they find each other?
No.
I
Usually
messaged Jinarra. You know how people just sometimes click when they find each other?
Sure.
I knew you'd understand. I think Nyx and Elina, that's gonna be hard. I think they are two peas in a pod, two birds of a feather, apples of their own eyes. Will you help me in this? And usually I ask Penny for this kind of shenanigan, but she seems really, really fixated on the professor right now. And I'm kind of losing all hope of life and love. So this is my last. I'm putting everything I am into this romance. And if it fails, I might not survive.
Why? But also, why don't we just see where things naturally could go?
Some tears start rolling down his face.
You're
You
going to
always
be
know
okay.
exactly what to say.
Oh my god.
Every time.
Oh my god.
Artemis is also a little drunk.
I'm
I mean,
holding
as
him
always.
up.
As always. Okay, 24 to unlock the door.
Yep.
You, I will say, are able to unlock the door.
Right.
As you step out onto the Widow's Walk, there's like a high metal fence on either side of this wide Widow's Walk. And it's very, very slightly like concave, almost like it's slanted inward to the middle, and you see there's like a little trough for like rainwater to go down into and drain into, you would assume, the cistern underneath the house that you found earlier. You also see, stepping out onto the Widow's Walk, large golden rune inscribed on the south end.
Oh.
Okay, so we have one in the basement, we have one on the second floor, and then we have one up here.
And some other magical symbol on the door.
We want these gone, right?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Okay.
I will just quickly remind you all what you know about this, which is after you had found it originally, Elina did a pretty thorough check, and I think got a nat 20 when she was checking it, if I remember correctly. And learned basically these runes are part of a complicated series of abjuration wards. These runes were made by someone who worships Ezra, clearly based on the symbolism in the runes. It is possible for someone who can wield divine magic to break these runes, to use their divine magic to counteract the ritual that created these runes. However, doing so without knowing the details of the original ritual that created these runes in the first place is theoretically possible, but quite difficult and possibly dangerous. So I know it's been a few weeks since we played. So just as a reminder, that is what Elina learned about these runes.
So, Miss Elina, any idea how to get rid of these things?
The best I can think of is to find Brother Francis and make him reverse it.
Well, I might just as well just wing it. Okay.
I really wouldn't. You could get very hurt.
I've had worse.
Jinarra, I
Yes,
would
but
like to move
the rest
farther
of
away.
us could also.
Yeah.
then I suggest you get out of the way.
Bowmin,
Yes.
I need you. So don't fuck up.
I never fuck up.
We're gonna be in front of Artemis.
I'm just gonna roll an arcana. Should it be an arcana or religion?
This is a
or...
religion check. Are you
Okay.
attempting to dispel the rune?
I am attempting to.
Destroy.
Before he does that,
This
I'm
will go
going to
very well.
cast Shield of Faith on him to see if I can protect him a little bit.
Oh.
Okay.
I am doing a religion check.
So-
I am attempting to dispel the magic.
Can I do one
Right.
thing quick first?
Yeah.
Can I Artie stay here for just a second, okay? I'm gonna
You
come
got it.
closer and I'm going to point my finger at the rune and cast True Strike to see if I can get any insight.
Oh, how interesting.
Because it's point at a
Interesting.
target in range, your magic grants you a brief insight into the target's defenses.
That's the face of a curious DM.
Yeah, so I'm trying to decide what
Is this
would do.
something a creature or is this something an inanimate
Well, it
object?
just says target. It doesn't
It's
say
target.
creature.
Yeah, it just as target.
What it would typically do is grant advantage on an attack roll. So I'm trying to decide what this would grant you. I think it does grant you something.
My Shield of Faith also gives you a +2 on your AC.
Okay. Oh, nice.
I will be moving back before you do whatever you're going to be doing.
You cast True Strike, Jinarra, and you see in like a flash in your mind, you see Bowmin beginning to pray over this rune, trying to dispel it. You see Bowmin unsuccessful in his attempt, and you see powerful warrior angels being summoned on the rune as a result of Bowman's failure.
Like we have to.
You
You know,
we have to now.
No.
Bowman, normally I'd be
Call Penny.
cool
we
with
have
letting you
to.
try something, but I was able to see that you're not going to be successful and it's going to summon warrior angels. And I just feel like with us being down a couple party members and,
Well,
and
the thing
Artie
is,
being
Jinarra, I've never defeated a warrior angel, and I'd really like to add that to my roster. But if you think this is not the time, I guess.
I think this might not be the time, but maybe we'll get a chance a different time because I would be fine with fighting those with you, but not when we have party members, not with us.
So fun.
All right. Well, we have to circle back to the house just to get some good training in here. All right, let's go.
Okay.
But it's
I'm gonna end the concentration on that.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
you no
make
longer
sure
have your +2.
Thank you.
I'm gonna make sure that Bowman actually leaves. Like I will be the one to close
be
the
the
door
last one.
behind us. Just
Here's the
I will just quickly note that my wording said if Bowman fails, that's what happens. I'll just point that out. Not to be a troublemaker, but
Bowman does recognize that Nyx is not letting him be alone in the room, and just leaves a small little sack in the middle of the the sigil,
okay.
I guess,
Yeah, the room, yeah. Sigil,
and then walks away.
okay.
Would
You guys
leave
return back to the
TNT?
third floor. And
Here's the thing, though.
okay. What's
I
the
want to
thing?
cast a spell magic.
What level?
What do I have?
On the room.
I don't think
Upstairs.
Artemis is in the state of mind to know that he needs to upcast this.
Pulling this back up. Pulling the roof back up.
It's an action. I'm not hiding this. But are people paying attention to me?
That's for them to decide.
Is this dumb? I've got a shrug from the DM, a shrug from one. All in favor.
I am not watching.
I'm gonna cast a spell magic at 3rd level.
3rd level. Okay.
Feeling different.
You cast a
Wait.
spell magic.
How many? Yes, 3rd level.
Okay. You
I
cast
hold
a
on to
spell
my
magic.
revivify slots.
Now, I believe, if I'm not much mistaken, if it is higher than the level you are casting the spell magic at, you have to roll to see if it succeeds. Is that correct?
Otherwise, it just doesn't.
I have to make an
dispel, right?
ability check, don't I?
You sure
Oh,
do.
shit. Yes.
At level 1
At
exhaustion.
level 1 exhaustion, my good sir, which means you have disadvantage on this ability check.
Oh, I thought I could do it. Okay.
You still could, theoretically.
2 nat 20s.
Okay, DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Yep.
Whatever your spell's level
Right,
is.
yep.
So 19.
I have a number set in my head. I'm not telling you what that number is because then you will know what level the spell is.
Buddy, come on. I missed one. Oh. Technically, I would say that would roll out. So I need to re-roll it. They were the same number, so. And it's lower. Disadvantage. Fuck. Okay. That's a shame because that would have been an 18. Okay. Disadvantage. Rolled a 12. This is a ability check. Is this my charisma
It's your spell casting.
modifier?
I think it's your spell modifier. If I
Okay.
read Dispel Magic to make sure I'm not talking crazy,
You're
but
right.
I
That's
believe
how I
it's
can
your
tell that.
spell modifier.
Using your spellcasting ability. Yeah. That is a 17.
So that's a failure.
Fuck.
Now this is interesting because
Could have been a 23.
well, it wasn't.
But it wasn't.
So as you're all like slowly making your way over to the door, Artemis on a whim points back, casts Dispel Magic. It fails, and the rune starts riling with energy, and
Artemis!
battle
I did a
angels
thing.
get summoned on the
I did a thing,
rooftop,
I did a
and
thing.
They are
I regret everything.
angry. And so now I do need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative.
Well.
Okay.
This is gonna get really bad really quickly, isn't it?
Well, you're a person down. Okay, Nyx.
I got a 20.
Nice. Artemis.
Natural 1 for a 5.
Ooh,
God.
spicy 5. Jinarra.
16.
Bowmin.
Natural 1 for 1.
Brothers in arms.
Penny is not here. And then Elina.
4.
Nice.
Zuzu comes back next week. Learns we all died. Has to meet an entirely new cast of characters in this house.
We're all ghosts.
We're all ghosts.
Ghosts.
That's true.
These guys are easy, right?
All right. So from the beginning, from the top of the initiative board, the angel at the back, this one back here, 22. Then Nyx at 20. Then Jinarra at 16. Then Artemis at 5. Then the other two angels also at 5. Then Elina at 4. And then Bowmin bringing up the rear at 1. So, the first angel says, "In the name of Ezra, you will not defile this sacred ground." And she is going to point at you, Artemis, and say, "You who defile this place, you have made a mistake. You want to help us defend this place. And I do need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, baby."
Within
+4.
5 feet of Bowmin. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that could get bad very quickly if I turn. Okay. Wisdom save?
Is that also with disadvantage? Because exhaustion.
Yeah, our saving throws
Saving
disadvantage.
throws are not affected by one level of
It's just
exhaustion.
ability
I
checks.
believe saving
It's
throws is
the-
a higher
next
level
one.
of exhaustion. Yeah.
Well, it's been real. +4?
Yep.
15.
That's a failure. You are charmed.
Well,
Wait, I have advantage against being charmed as a half elf.
You may re-roll.
Oh shit, what did I roll? Okay.
You got a total of 15.
Yeah, we'll just
So you-
see. I think I rolled an 8. Nope, it's one less.
So you are charmed. Right. That's that one's turn. Nyx, that's you.
can they see me?
You are out of line of sight. So let's generate your passive stealth.
It's a 22.
Your passive stealth is 22.
It's 10 plus my stealth modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they don't know you're there.
Cool.
It's just so
Uh,
small.
It's so small.
So small and I haven't moved. Cool. So, just to be clear, my passive stealth is 3 away from just naturally hiding from a dragon. And yet, I couldn't hide from a dragon.
Well, that was a few levels
That
ago,
was
to be
few.
fair.
All right. I am going to make myself known, I guess.
Because they don't know you're there, you technically have advantage.
Yep.
Are we doing this or are we trying to talk our way out of it?
I don't know. I'm gonna peek around the corner and I'm gonna see what we're at. And I am going to, what is that? Bonus action, create my Eldritch Cannon.
Okay.
And I am going to, or action, create my Eldritch Cannon. And I'm gonna use the Protector feature. So it grants 1d8 plus 2 temporary hit points to anybody within 10 feet of me. So I'm gonna, or 10 feet of the cannon, I guess. So I'm gonna put it like in between Elina and Artemis and Bowmin. Does that get Jinarra?
No, wait, that's not what I want.
Pretty.
Yeah, if you put it
Okay.
there, you
Okay.
can get all of you.
All right. So
'Cause it's a 10-foot radius.
it just says within 10 feet of the turret.
So if you put
I
the
would-
turret, that's a 10-foot radius.
Yeah,
If you
I
put
would-
the turret between Artemis and Bowmin, then
Okay.
it is between all of you.
So it's gonna be 5 temporary hit points.
Okay, so
Ben, does that override anything we might have
if
had
you
before?
if you already have temporary hit points, you choose what to take. You can't
Okay.
have multiple sources stacked on top of each other. But so you choose what to take. If this amount of
it.
temporary hit points is going to be higher than what you already have, then you can choose to take this amount instead. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Jinarra.
I'm going to step forward and I'm just going to say, I believe there's been a mistake. Me and my party are travelers and didn't understand how sacred this symbol was. We of course would not have touched it if we have realized. We do not want to fight. We do not want any trouble.
Make a deception check. Because you know what these runes are. You are lying.
That's fair. 30-20.
Let me roll an insight check.
The inside of an angel.
And also use luck if I need
Insight.
to.
Of an angel.
I feel like if you successfully deceive an angel, that has to become like part of your name, like Jinarra, Deceptor of Angels,
Angel deceiver.
Darling.
So I just want to quickly note that the leader of the angels has a +10 to insight.
Yeah, we got it. We got it.
I would also like to quickly note that what I rolled on the die was a 3. Literally, all I needed was a 10. I just needed a 10 or higher, and the angel would have known you were a liar. But the odds were not in my favor today. The angel stares at you and says, "And so your fool of a friend thought it wise to try to dispel a holy seal?"
He did not realize it was a holy seal.
This is for only morning mortals. Leave this place. And the angels disappear.
Okay. Good job, Jinarra. Round of applause.
I presume I'm no longer charmed.
You're no longer charmed.
Wonderful.
Good thinking.
Okay, so good thing I didn't try to destroy that thing.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
I just had so many very dark thoughts.
We have lots to unpack with you.
I think we should leave
Good
this
answer.
place and
Yeah.
come back to help young Master Bryant.
That sounds like a good plan.
And also the professor needs help. Or doctor. Sorry.
I
Yeah,
said professor.
we should also have Artemis checked out.
Yes.
He's
Can I try casting like which one? Cure wounds, I suppose.
I cast good vibes.
I mean, if you cast Cure Wounds, you can go for it if you want.
Okay.
Artemis, do you have any missing hit points?
I am sitting pretty at full.
So the spell has no effect.
Okay.
Thank you. You don't even know me. You're still. It's very kind.
You do seem a bit sad, so I think we should leave.
It's been a long journey.
We just
Sure.
started.
With that, you all can return to the hole that Bowmin made. And Artemis, you said you had Featherfall.
Yeah.
So if you want, easy enough, y'all can jump off safely and just float down to the ground. Do you have anything you want to say to Bryant before you all depart?
Ghost.
I'm gonna say we will be back to help you. We'll find a way to get you out of this house.
Well,
In the meantime,
I don't think it'll work,
weep.
but I appreciate you trying. And yes, I'll just keep crying here. Thank you.
Perhaps explore around the house a little bit.
I don't know what good that'll do, but I'll do it.
Go find your favorite book and put on your favorite outfit.
Go for a walk around the house.
Or float.
put on your
Whatever.
Sunday best.
I'm already wearing my. Anyway. Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh well.
And you all are able to successfully leave.
So we're never going back there again,
And we
right?
brought the professor and Penny with us.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
doctor.
Oh no, we forgot
we
Penny.
yeah,
No.
we leave Penny.
No.
We take the doctor.
Zuzu gets back next week. And it's like,
Abandoned.
what the fuck?
She's all alone in a scary house with a ghost.
Where are you guys heading to after leaving the house?
I guess
Back.
we try to go find the
So-
priesty dude.
The church where
I feel like we might want to find a place to rest though, so that Artemis
sure.
can get some sleep.
I think we should bring the doctor back to his workshop.
Yeah. So you all are able to, I assume you're all returning to then Van Richten's herbalist shop. As you arrive there, Beatrice sees you bring in the doctors. Oh my word! Oh goodness gracious! Is he okay?
Is lost.
No. I don't know if he might have some sort of potion to.
I'll
I think
look.
he's gone a bit mad.
I'll look around, my dear. It's almost evening now. Why don't you try to get him settled in his bed? Good night's rest. Your friend over there looks like he could use a good night's rest too.
Doesn't matter.
I'm sure the doctor wouldn't mind if you all just sort of crashed here for the night. And keep an eye on him. He doesn't look like he's. My goodness. I'll be back in the morning, and I'll look around for something that here in the shop that can, maybe hopefully we can get him back in his right mind.
Yes,
That would be good.
With that, you move Dr. Van Richten into his bed chambers, lay him in the bed. The rest of you find places to crash in the house. There's like one guest bedroom here, as well as a living room with like couches and chairs and stuff. So you all
I'll
just
take the floor.
So you all find places to crash. As you're all sort of getting ready for bed, getting ready to take a long rest after a long day in a long first day in Mordant, for
Jesus.
most of you. Elina, you go in to Van Richten's room just to make sure that he's settling all right. He's tossing and turning, and you look over and you see a familiar ghost of a young man, not Bryant, different young man, looking down with worry in his eyes at Dr. Van Richten. And that is where we will end tonight's episode.
Spooky.
Thank you all for playing. Thank you everyone else for watching, and we will see you next time. Have a good night.